Hi guys, welcome to my weekly knitting vlog. If you're new here, my name is Marina and this is my channel about knitting, crocheting and other crafts. And if you are coming back, well, welcome back and thank you so much for joining me today. And so in this weekly vlog, I will be sharing with you some updates on how is it going, what I have been up to over the last week. And I will then meet you at the end and we'll just summarize everything. So without further ado, let's get started. So I wanted to give you a little update regarding the cardigan and how it's going. So I finished knitting the length, the 29 centimeters, and I even knitted a little bit more, to be honest, because I like it to be a little bit longer. And now I probably gonna, at this point, I need to start working on the ribbon. The only problem right now and the only question I have, if when I start knitting the plank, if it's gonna be enough. I mean, I like how the back looks. I think it's nice. I'm just not sure if the front is wide enough, because if you remember, I switched from the size 2 to size 1 because I was having like a little way too much fabric on my back. And now I worry if it's gonna look nice when it's finished. So instead of starting to work on the sleeves after I'm done with the ribbon, I will start working on the plank right away just to see how it looks, so I don't have to then unravel the sleeves and unravel everything else. Again, because it is going so fast, it's super easy to knit, and I mean, this length is done with just like 2.5 days. So I'm pretty happy with the result. I'll finish the ribbon today and I will start casting on for the plank, and I'll share the result with you soon. But honestly, this is so soft. I heard that mohair can be not very nice to your skin, and I'm very happy with this one. I don't know what's the name for this mohair because I bought it in a kind of stock shop, the only store that I was able to find here with the bobbin yarn. So have no idea what that is, but I think I got lucky and it just feels very, very nice. And so for the next few days, I was working on the ribbon, and I also took an advantage of the nice weather and we were walking around a lot because I don't know why over the last week or two we were having a really, really rainy weather, which is not what you would expect for the April. So I want to work a bit now on unraveling my hat. I think I mentioned before that the plan for this cardigan I'm working on was to use up the yarn that I already have in my stash, so I can actually purchase linen or silk to work on spring and summer knits. The problem is, I don't know how many yards or meters of that yarn I purchased. I mean, I'm halfway through the cardigan and I still have this much yarn left from one of the balls that I have, and I have the entire hat in this ball, and there will be like another one because I knitted this hat using two strands of the yarn, and I feel that for that cardigan I will just use up this one that I'm working on right now, and I will still have 1.5 left, which is crazy. And I think even if I want to knit another cardigan for my daughter, I will still have some leftovers. So probably I will just keep it and leave it as is and just gonna use it at some point, maybe winter time, to knit something, maybe for my mom. We'll see what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe you can give me some advice. Maybe I should use it to knit some other pair of socks. I know that's not a sock yarn, and if I want to purchase more for my summer and spring knits, I need to figure it out. Please help. So one evening of the week, I spent unraveling my hat. It wasn't that huge project, but I definitely just needed to sit down and get that done. We also had a book fair in our little town where we live, and we took that opportunity to check it out, see how people are wandering around and buying the books. I didn't buy anything because I have quite a few books in my list right now that I'm reading, and after that we went to a little local store to pick up some tea. So that was a really nice experience. After that, for next few days, the weather was pretty stormy and we had such huge waves, so I didn't go out much and used that time to knit and focus on my cardigan. I worked on the plank, and at some point I decided to wash it because I need to see how it's gonna look like after blocking. It's still a little bit moist, but that's fine. My problem right now is that I'm not sure if I like how it looks over here. I feel I went downsized because I didn't like how it looked at the back, but now I don't like how it looks at the front. And also I am not sure if it's not done yet. I will still add a couple centimeters here, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough for this cardigan, because like over here it will be just like almost closing. Here I understand, like over here, if you just stretch it a little bit, it overlaps and you can close yourself, but like here, I'm not sure, did I close it not loosely enough? It just feels weird at the bottom because it's just not stretchy enough. So I'm not quite sure on how that's gonna look like if I add a couple more rows, but overall I like how it looks on this side. It just covers your neck and snuggles, and mohair and the yarn after the wash feels so nicely. I love it, and it overall, the yarn opened up so much. I had to wash it like 5 times because the dirt from the bobbin yarn was just keep going out all the time. But overall, I mean, it's just so soft and so nice and warm and snuggly. I love how that feels, but I just don't want to finish and then not wear it, because so much time and energy was put into this project. So I don't know yet.
And so this is how my week went. I have been trying to catch up on my cardigan project, and because we have been traveling over the past couple weeks, it was very difficult to push that project forward, but I think I'm pretty happy with the result as of today. Although I'm not really sure if I completely in love with how it looks right now. I need to actually to sleep with the thought and think if I want to re-knit it. It's almost done. I need to finish just the sleeves. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just keep going, finish the project, wear it, and then if I don't like it, I always can start all over again, which is not ideal, but still. And so for the next week, as you remember, I was working on the baskets a couple weeks ago, and I still have that fabric yarn left, and I want to use it up somewhere. I have no idea what exactly I'm gonna do. Maybe another basket, but I don't need that many baskets anymore. Maybe I will crochet some coasters, or like one big coaster that I can use at the kitchen. I need to think about that. And also because it's spring and I feel we want to wear something floral, and I had that pattern of my leaf earrings. I was thinking I will finish the tutorial because I started working on that, and I started creating the pattern for that. So I want to finish that and release it, so we have it up live on the channel in case you want to crochet your own earrings or do something similar like that, so you know how that works. And it seems to me that I will have like around 100 grams of my hair left after my cardigan project. So I might use it to knit sweater for myself. I always wanted to have one. I thought a little bit different color, but if you have that much leftovers from the mohair, why wouldn't you use it? And black sweater, I think it will look interesting and it will fit in any wardrobe, right? So if I have enough leftovers, I will definitely need another sweater. So that is the plan for the next week or week after. Also, I wanted to give a little update on how is it going with the Ravelry. I haven't heard back from a website, so I'm a little bit confused how it works. I will try to reach out to them one more time. I'm thinking, because I have my hat tutorial ready, I have like pattern ready, everything is ready to go. I'm thinking about maybe creating Etsy store. Maybe that will work out better. I know you need to pay something to post on Etsy, but if I'm not mistaken, you are allowed to post the first pattern free or something like that, or it's not that expensive. So I might try that out. That is definitely something I need to work on next week. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was such a pleasure to share my updates with you this week, and I hope to see you next week. And please don't forget to type down below what you are working on right now. That will give me some inspiration. I'm really looking forward to that, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.